by the time you have your hair done, you have your makeup done, you have your skincare done, you want to go back to your bed and also make your bed. I'm the type of person that once I make my bed, I don't like going back, I don't want to disturb the bed. It's already made. I don't want to disturb it. So I avoid the bed. So here there's another way to push you out of bed and get yourself doing stuff. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Dima here. It's good to see you guys again. Okay. um so it's good to have you guys back, and I don't know, I felt like the beginning of the year, not like I still do, like I really want to be serious on YouTube, put up more content, serve you guys better, like I said in my last video. And yeah, I'm still working on myself. Like I always tell you guys, whenever I put out self-development videos, self-improvement videos, I'm also actually doing all of those things. So a lot has been happening in real life. A lot has been happening, and it's not been easy to I haven't quite had the time to set my camera, sit down and have a chat with you guys, even though I have lots of content, lots of things to talk about, like written down and everything. I have it all planned out, but it's just the time for me to sit and have a chat with you guys. But I'm here now for today. So today we're going to be talking about personal growth. As you can tell from the title of the video, so all about personal growth, because we are on this journey in the year 2025 to reinvent ourselves, to rebrand ourselves. Okay, so I don't want to blab too much, but if you are the type of person that's interested into self-improvement, self-love, growth, all of that, if that's what you're looking for, then I am your girl. So you might want to go ahead and subscribe, because that's basically what I put out weekly. So yeah, subscribe or not, but I'm still here for you either way. So yeah, let's get into the video. Quick one, if you see me looking in that direction, it's just because I have my laptop in front of me, where I have my notes. So yeah, I'll have to keep referring back to the laptop just so I don't go off topic. And yeah, so personal growth is just a process of rediscovering yourself, growing yourself, and improving yourself, changing some habits, changing some routines, just changing out things that are no longer beneficial to you, and replacing them with better habits, better routines. So personal growth is just basically you improving yourself, improving your life, okay, discovering the better version of yourself. And it's a continuous thing, because it's something you have to do throughout your entire life. I always stress on this: you never stop growing, you never ever stop growing. The moment you stop growing, you stop moving forward. So personal growth is something you're going to do continually throughout your entire life. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on different areas of um, personal growth. The first area we're going to focus on is our mental growth, and this is really, really, really important, because before you can change anything on the outside, you have to change from within. Like, change starts from within. Okay, so we need to work on our mental health. Okay, our mental health can affect every other aspect of our life. If you're not okay upstairs, then you cannot be productive to society, you cannot be productive to yourself, you cannot be useful, you cannot do anything, because you're not quite all right up there. So how are you going to produce anything that's going to be good? So we really need to work on our mental health, the way we think, the things we digest. I felt like I was so close to the camera, so I think this is quite better. So when I said food, like when I said what you digest, I don't necessarily mean like, the food you consume for your stomach. No, I'm talking about the food you digest for your mind, the things you read, the things you consume, what you see, how you think. So those are the things I'm talking about. So you need to develop your mind, and there are several ways for you to develop your mind. And you can exercise. Exercise is really, really, really a good way for you to, um, develop your mind, for you to relax your mind, for you to feed your mind, because it just refreshes. When you exercise, it refreshes your mind. Okay. And also reading, when I say reading, you also have to be mindful of the things you read. Make sure the things you read are things that are positively impacting you, things that feed your mind with positive things, and things you consume on social media. Social media can be a good place, at the same time it can be a bad place, depending on where you are looking and what you are looking for. So, like, me personally, the people I follow on Instagram, people I follow on social media at large, are people that, they post the things that I want to see. So mostly I'm following people that, deal about inspirational stuff, motivational stuff, growth, women improvement. These are the things that I want to see on a daily, because those are the things that pertains to my life. Those are the things that will help me. So what you consume on social media is really, really important, and you have control over that, because when you start, consuming one particular type of content, the algorithm will be like, oh, this is what you are interested in, and they'll keep pushing such content to you. So be mindful of the things you are consuming, be mindful of the things you are feeding your mind, and also listen to podcasts. So most of the times, instead of listening to music, I just listen to, there are lots and lots of different topics, different, um different topics on podcasts that you can just listen to. And also, if you're the time that you're too lazy to get, a book, a hard copy book, and read, we have audiobooks, where you just have to listen to someone narrating, reading the book to you. So yeah, there are lots of things you can do to feed your mind, to develop your mind, but just, you need to understand that you need to be in a better place mentally before you can start growing, before you can start seeing changes in your life, before you can start, rebranding yourself. So you first need to reset your mind, make sure you're in a better place, make sure you are okay mentally, and then you move on from there, because that's the first and that's the most important thing. Because if you start changing other things and you ignore your mindset, and mentally you are not in a good place, but you're changing all of other things, I don't see how that's going to work. I don't see how you're going to do your best. I don't see how you're going to give your best. I don't see how all those things you're doing are going to come out well, because in whatever we are doing, our mind needs to be 100%, there. We need to be in a good place. So yeah, that's very, very important. Our mental health is very, very important, and you need to take it seriously. And the way you can develop your mind and, heal your mind and feed your mind is by exercising, reading books, listening to podcasts, what you consume on social media, the posts, the content you consume. So these are the things you need to make it a conscious note, like make an effort to say, oh, these are the things I'm going to be, feeding my mind. Yeah. So the next thing is social growth, our social life, the people we interact with, the events we go to, just basically, our interactions with people. And yeah, we need to work on our communication skills when it comes to these, because most times, the way we talk, our interactions with people matters a lot. And if you're the type of person that you cannot hold a conversation, or you don't think before you respond to people, or you just say the first thing that comes to your mind, I don't think people will want to hang around with you. People will want to associate with you. People want to partner with you. And like it or not, whether you're an introvert, you're an extrovert, you need people. Everybody needs people. You need, I'm not saying you need lots of people around you, but you need a handful of people, like people in your corner, people that are going to be there for you, your circle. You understand? Because they are going to come. There'll be times where you need help. There'll be times where you want something, but your connection cannot get it. But you know someone that knows someone that can do that for you. So that's where connection also comes in. So yeah, you need to know how to, communicate well. If you cannot work on your communication skills, so you know how to interact with people, you know how to hold conversations, you get my point? So that when you interact with people, you leave a lasting impression, and not just an impression, but a good impression that yes, okay, this is someone that has social skills. This is someone that yes, she knows what she's doing. He knows what he's doing. My God, if I get a penny for every time I say I'll probably be richer than Elon Musk right now. But yeah, if you get the old gist, that's my thing. Yeah. So when you hear me say, just ignore. It's my thing. So yeah, work on your communication skills, work on how you interact with people, and it doesn't matter if you're an introvert, if you're an extrovert, you need to, have people around you, not thousands of people. I'm not talking about a crowd, but people that are going to be in your corner, your people. Okay, that's your circle, right? So next is your emotional growth. How do you feel about yourself? How do you see yourself? What do you think of yourself? Basically, your self-esteem, the way you carry yourself. Do you have a relationship with yourself where you are emotionally, your emotional state? Because emotions can affect decisions. Emotions can affect our judgment. It can affect the way you talk to people. It can affect the way you interact with people. What the fuck? It can affect the way you make decisions, especially important and crucial decisions in life. So your emotions can influence all of those things, which is why you need to work on your emotions to make sure that yes, you are in a better place emotionally. Okay, because if you're the type of person that acts off base of emotions, you're going to make a lot of decisions that you are going to regret. Okay, so you want to make sure you work on your emotions. So you need to make sure that you need to realize that how you feel about yourself needs to come from within and not externally. So you need to make sure whatever someone else is doing, whatever they have going on, whatever they are saying does not have an impact on your emotions, because people can trigger you. So if you're the type of person that allows the words of people, the actions of people, people's judgment to trigger you, to affect you, oh my God, you're in for it. Okay. So make sure you work on your emotions and you get to the point where you realize that you are responsible for your own happiness. You're responsible for how you feel. You're responsible for how you react to people. And don't let the words of people trigger your emotions. Don't let the words of people get you upset and worked up, disturbing your peace. Okay, you need to protect your peace, protect your energy, get to a state whereby whatever people say, whatever people are doing, it has nothing to do with you. It does not affect you emotionally. It does not change your mood. It does not change your feelings. It does not affect you. You get my point. So you need to make sure you're growing emotionally. Okay, and your space, protect your space. Protect your space, protect your space and set boundaries. Do not let people cross the line. Some as in lines you said, don't let people cross it, okay? Do not let people trigger you. Take yourself away from situations and people that make you feel bad about yourself, from people that would disturb your peace, from people that would disturb your energy, that would just want to mess with your peace of mind. Because there are people like that that likes to trigger people. Yes, I'm telling you, there are people out there that likes to provoke other people. They like to say things that will trigger other people. They like to say things that will provoke. So if you have people like that around you, just get away from them. Take them out of your life. Give them the space and set boundaries and tell them, oh, this is where you belong. Stay there. And also learn to communicate how you want to be treated, because 100% of the time, you need to let people know that this whole thing you're doing, it will not work with me. I do not appreciate the way you talk to me. I do not like the way you handle me. I do not like the way you deal with me. Okay. So most of the time you need to communicate to people how you want to be treated. And whoever cannot meet that standard, I don't see why you're having them around. Okay. Whoever cannot meet the standard, take those people out of your life. You want to be treated a certain way, make sure you uphold that and set boundaries, and do not, allow anyone cross those boundaries. Okay, so you need to really work on your emotional growth, your emotional state of your emotional state, and yeah, that's it. So next is physical growth, and this has to do with our daily routines, our lifestyle, our habits. Okay, so there's some certain things we do, there's some certain habits that we have that are not beneficial to us. They don't add to our life. They don't do anything for us. And I'm just going to give one example, which is maybe you're the type of person that wakes up late. You start your day late, and you find out that throughout the day you're just unproductive. So you need to start waking up early. Okay, that's another way to grow. You need to start waking up early. And if you find it difficult to wake up early, or maybe when you wake up early you go back to sleep, you just, you can't bring yourself to get out of bed. There are several things that you can do, and I do some of these things. Okay, so it's either you take a cold shower, like a really cold shower that will really wake you up. I'm telling you, that will wake you up. So you take a cold shower, get out of your PJ or your nightwear, whatever it is you wear to bed, get out of it. Make sure you dress cute. Because when you are dressed, you want to do things, you want to go places, you want to run errands, you want to do things. Get out of your PJ or lounge, whatever it is you wear, and just wear something cute. If you can do your makeup, you do your makeup, do your skincare, do your hair, have your breakfast. If you go to, well, if you're the type of the person that goes to the gym, make sure you take a cold shower, go to the gym so you can jog your mind, as in you can refresh your mind, you can awaken your mind and body. Okay, make sure you eat your breakfast. When you do all of these things, by the time you wake up, you take a cold shower, you dress up, do your skincare or makeup, do your hair. You want to do things, maybe do chores around the house, you want to run that errand you've been posting. I'm telling you, when I get dressed, like, I wake up in the morning, I do my skincare, and I get all cute. I want to go outside. I want to be outside. And I just look for like errands, things I need to get done. Maybe errands have been postponing, tasks have been postponing. I just get all of those things done. So yeah, to really help you, because by the time you have your hair done, you have your makeup done, you have your skincare done, you want to go back to your bed. And also make your bed. I'm the type of person that once I make my bed, I don't like going back. I don't want to disturb the bed. It's already made. I don't want to disturb it. So I avoid the bed. So here there's another way to push you out of bed and get yourself doing stuff. Get you have to get rid of laziness if you want to grow physically. Get rid of laziness, procrastination, get things done. Also read more and cultivate discipline. Make sure you discipline yourself that when you want to do this thing, you set your mind to do this, you do it. And also reduce your screen time. I'm telling you, this eats into our day. The hours you spend, I'm not saying you should deny yourself some pleasure, no. But if you're the type of person that spends 8 hours a day on screen time, I mean, it could be the television, it could be your phone going, on TikTok and stuff, doing things that basically are not beneficial to you, are not helping you. You need to cut back. Yeah, 1 hour is okay for you to just scroll on TikTok and have a good laugh and just see what's going on and check the news and update yourself. That's enough. But you spending 8 hours doing things that are not even impacting your life. I mean, you are cutting into the hours you're supposed to be using to, help yourself grow. So yeah, reduce your screen time. So yeah, attribute those hours into doing something that can actually be productive and impact your life in a positive way. So the next is spiritual growth. And I know spirituality is something that raises a lot of eyebrows, like, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm going to talk about it because yes, I like to consider myself a spiritual person. So you need to grow spiritually. You need to discover your place in the universe. Know who you are in the universe. Know who God has called you to be in life. You need to understand your place in the universe. And also you need to align with God. I am telling you, when you align with God, when the visions you have align with the visions that God has for you, things just run smoothly. It runs smoothly. There will be no struggle, no delay, no, it just goes smoothly. So how can you know your vision, the visions that God has for you, the plans that God has for you? It's by spending time with God, praying, worshiping, the Bible, studying the word of God, just meditating and being in a place where you can communicate with God, where you can speak with God. And I'm telling you, you're going to know deep down in your heart, like when you want to do something, you're going to know that yes, this is something that God has called me to do. This is something that aligns with God's vision for my life, and things just, run smoothly. So yes, you want to grow spiritually, and the ways you can grow spiritually is by service to God. Yeah, you have to work for God. You have to do things for God. And when I say service to God, I'm not saying, bring out your bell and start, announcing and talk. That's not just the only way. I mean, you can serve in church, you can help people, you can do things for people. There are different ways that you can be of service to God. You can feed the less privileged, do give alms, just be kind to people. You can serve in church, whatever suits you. You can finance the gospel of God, yeah, by giving. And yeah, by study your Bible is another way for you to, grow spiritually. You have to study your Bible, know the scriptures, understand the word of God. Spend time, like have a deep, intimate worship session where you, oh my God, most people are really missing out on a lot of things. Just that time where even if it's 1 hour, 2 hours, you're just in this deep worship session and meditation with God. I'm telling you, you're going to hear the voice of God. You're going to know what God has planned for your life, and just pray in general. Okay, so yeah. So I'm gonna give general tips. Just like summarize the whole thing. So when it comes to like growing, number one tip, identify your values. You need to identify your values and your beliefs if you want to grow personally. So know the things that are personal to you, the values that are personal to you, the beliefs, your core beliefs, and hold on to those things. Okay, because personal growth doesn't mean like you are going to change everything you know. There's somebody you are at the core. You need to hold on to that. Okay. So identify your core beliefs and your value. Practice gratitude. It is very, very important. Practice gratitude because you need to be thankful for the things you have done, the things you have achieved, and the progress you have made. That will motivate you to want to do more. Practice gratitude. Meditation is very, very important. Yeah, you need to meditate and get enough sleep. We need the rest. Everybody, you need to rest. You need rest. So make sure you get enough rest. Make sure you get enough sleep. Set goals. Okay, set goals. The only way you can know you're growing is when you set goals and you accomplish those goals. So you need to set goals. It's very important. No matter how small the goal is, set goals in different areas of your life. Okay, so that way you know you're growing when you actually achieve those goals. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Make yourself a priority. Be kind to yourself. If you don't love yourself, another person cannot love you. You cannot be expecting love from, you know, other people. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. And embrace setbacks. When you have setbacks, do not see them as a failure, but rather see them as something you can learn from and move forward. So embrace setbacks. So you learn from your mistakes, you learn from the whole thing, and that way you can use that to move forward. Avoid negative thoughts, stay away from negative people. Yeah. Learn visualization techniques. You need to learn to see yourself in the place that you want to be tomorrow. You need to be able to close your eyes and see yourself doing that thing. Visualization is very, very important. So you need to learn visualization techniques. See yourself in the place you want to be tomorrow. Okay, it should come very easy and natural to you. Visualization. Yeah. Celebrate your winnings. So your victories, celebrate your victories no matter how small. No victory is small. Celebrate them. Give yourself a pat. Like, yeah, girl, well done. Good job. Celebrate your victories. So you don't necessarily need to throw a huge party with thousands of people to say, oh, I did this, I achieved. No, you don't need that. Personally, when I achieve something, no matter how small that goal is, when I take something off my to-do list, I just, I do something that pleases me, something that makes me happy. Yeah, it could be hobbies, it could be something, or I get myself something little or big, whatever, I can afford at that particular point in time. And I just, get myself something to say, oh, good job. Or I go someplace to, just celebrate with myself or with my close friends. So the different ways for you to just celebrate yourself, celebrate your victories, applaud yourself. You are, I choked on my spit, if you can believe that. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, how to measure your personal growth, how to know that yes, you are actually growing. I'm going to give you 3 tips that will help you know that yes, you're actually making progress, you're growing. Okay, so number 1 tip is to keep track of your progress. Keep track of your progress. And all of these things, the only way you can do all of this to know that yes, you're growing, the only way you can measure your growth is by journaling. Journaling is very, very important. I say this all the time. I think even on my WhatsApp, like people that are close to me, they know I journal a lot. I have a hard copy. I have a note on my phone. I have my laptop. Like I journal a lot. So you need to journal. That way you are keeping track of your progress. So write down your progress, journal it, write them down. So that way you know, oh, I've actually done this. Oh, before I choke. Okay, so the steps you take to doing things, to making progress, to achieving things, you need to write those steps down. So let's say you used to wake up um late, but now you're waking up early. So those steps that you're taking, those things you're doing that is helping you wake up early, get out of bed, doing things, overcoming laziness, you need to write down those steps. Okay. And the last one is to keep a to-do list and keep a done list. This is something I take very, very serious. I have my to-do list for my daily to-do list and my daily done list, and I have like in general on a broader scale, like like 3 months, 6 months, a year, 1 month. I have those too. So let's say there is something you want to achieve in a month. Like these are the things I'm going to achieve this month. You write down 5 things, blah 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 blah. It's your to-do list for the month. And then when you achieve them, you have to have a list that says, oh, I've done this for this month. Oh, I've done this for this month. That way you're keeping track of your progress. You know that, yes, I'm growing. You understand? I'm sure you guys get it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's very important to have those lists. That way, you know, I haven't done these things. I want to do them. I have actually done these things. I'm making progress, yeah. So, this is all I have for you guys for personal growth, which is also part of the series that I'm doing, which is rebranding yourself, reinventing yourself, which I explained in my previous video. I'm going to link that video to this one so you guys get the idea of what I'm saying. You can also check out that video. We'll talk about how we're going to rebrand ourselves. So yeah, where we talk about rebranding ourselves in 90 days in this 2025. Okay, so this is part of the series that I'm doing, rebranding yourself. So this is the first video related to the whole series. So yeah, personal growth. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys keep up with this series, because I'm telling you, when I'm done with all of the old videos, when I'm done with this series, and you really make up your mind to do this and you keep to it, you're going to see changes. You're going to see changes in your life. You're going to grow in the areas of your life that you want to see growth in. So yeah, make sure you check out that video. Like I said, I'm going to link it to this one. And okay, next week I'm going to be putting out on that topic, which is also going to be related to the whole rebranding series. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I actually enjoyed filming this video. As always, I always enjoy filming videos for you guys. It's nothing new, it's no news. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and subscribe if this is the kind of videos you like, and share. You might have someone in your corner that needs to hear this, that needs to watch this video. So just share to them. It takes you nothing, it costs you nothing. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video.